As you know, YouTube is a place for many amazing pieces of content, such as the Pop Trigger Show, for example.
Yes.
And popular YouTuber Lena Nersesian is only adding to that extensive library of amazing content by promising, are you ready for this? Drum roll. By promising she'll release a sex tape once she reaches 1 million subscribers. Let's take a look at the video.
Hi. I don't know why I do this weird arm thing when I say hi. But hi, I am here to make a formal announcement today. You may or may not have heard that I am planning on making a sex tape when I hit 1 million subscribers. Did I ever think I would drop a sex tape?
Fuck, dude, what the fuck? I'm a very progressive person, and so were you, Grace, in some respects. But I can't help but be like, what is going on with children these days? I feel like such a conservative pundit when I talk about things like this, because I'm like, what? This is sex on the internet, unacceptable. Okay, so Lena is promising that she and her other boyfriend, I guess, person, Adam22, need to both hit 1 million subscribers in order for them to release a sex tape. And she's like super comfortable, and she's all like, oh my God, we're gonna reach 1 million subscribers and then we'll release a sex tape. She's super into it. She's like, people approach me for porn all the time. It's like, what has happened to our societal values as a collective unit? What are we doing? Why? Why are we doing this? Except, and then on the other end, I totally see her argument because sex sells. We've been selling sex for hundreds of years, and especially nowadays, we prop up people that sexualize themselves, both male and female, into celebrity superstardom. So what do you think, Grace? Let's hear from you.
Oh man, I'm not sure. Sex sells, for sure, if money is the priority. So this is something that we've kind of seen a lot from many YouTubers across the platform because viewership is going down, because the YouTube algorithm is really fucked up. You guys are very familiar with this. People are trying to find new and different ways to get viewership back and to get the sort of numbers that they were getting before. And you know, a lot of ways to do this is either to heat up a hot knife and cut things, or to make very clickbaity titles. Like I've been seeing more and more videos, things like, I'm done, this is my last video, I can't do this anymore, I've been lying to you. Like those titles that you definitely want to click on, I do it as well. We're seeing that more and more from some YouTubers that would never have engaged in that before. And that's whatever, because ultimately this is how they pay their bills, this is how they keep the lights on. I understand that. Now, Lena has only been on YouTube for a short period of time. I believe she has about 13 videos. They are definitely sexual in nature. So it's not as though we're seeing a content creator who was making sketch videos before, or was talking, or was vlogging, doing daily vlogs, or really making the same sort of concerted effort that we see some of our other favorite creators on the platform. It was very much from the jump, sex sells. I'm familiar with doing this on Instagram, on other social media platforms, so let's see if I can extend my brand on YouTube. And that's what she's doing, and she's doing it in a way that honestly, if you see some of her stuff, it's not that much of a stretch for her. She appears to be in a relationship with Adam22, who has, I think, around 500,000 subscribers, maybe 300,000, something in that number, something within that big range that I just gave you. And they seem to be together, and he vlogs all the time, and he's done a good job at promoting her. So this seems like, honestly,
a symbiotic relationship.
A symbiotic relationship, and sort of a natural transition for them if they want to make a sex tape. Okay, people are going to differentiate between porn and a sex tape. I don't think it really matters. The bottom line for me is that if you care about creators on YouTube, if you care about the content staying authentic to who they were and why you fell in love with their channels in the first place, then you need to go out and support those creators and make sure that you turn on the notification bell and that you are subscribing to them, making sure that you're subscribed to the people that you know and like, and you give them the views if they deserve it, so that they, on the videos that you feel merit that, so that we can move away from all this clickbaity stuff and like all the fuck YouTube and I'm seeing all this stuff where it's like I'm gonna be homeless if, and that's sad because a lot of people did bank their entire lives on these view counts and it's just not there anymore. YouTube, I definitely think is sort of what is and was a bubble, and that bubble is on the precipice of bursting. So people are gonna need to find new and inventive ways to retain that viewership, and it's
Like
up
sex
to
tapes.
us as viewers to encourage that and to help them and to let them know what is the content that we like to see, and even if it takes a little bit longer for them to get it out there, that we value quality over, honestly, like this isn't even a well-made video. It's like you put up a fucking tripod somewhere and it's just her talk. There's nothing there, and we should expect more as viewers. But
have you seen most YouTube
some of our
vlogs?
viewers are gonna love that.
Okay, hold on.
And that's
hold
fine
on.
if you love it, but if you want more, then go and let your creators know that you expect more.
I want to break away from this rant that you went on about
I loved my
YouTube in
rant.
general to talk about one last thing about Lena the Plug. Now, this was her Instagram page name for the longest time, and if you're familiar with the Instagram space as I am, there is this other Instagram page called Tag the Sponsor, or Tag Your Sponsor, that connects back to a website called Tag the Sponsor, and it's a very controversial one where they expose Instagram models, essentially, for prostituting themselves. Both legally and illegally in some instances. Now, Lena the Plug had to take down her Instagram account, delete it, because Tag the Sponsor targeted her and they do this through like rich people that DM these girls and will be like, I'll pay you money for sex, or if you send me nudes. And
What
yeah,
is this?
yeah, this is the deep underbelly of the web, Grace.
So gross.
And it is my duty to inform the public that Lena the Plug's Instagram page went down, and it partially has a lot to do with the fact that there was some rich guy who submitted her photos to Tag the Sponsor, which then blew up Lena's page and was like, these are all of her naked photos. That she, and also DMs of her.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, so she sent some nudes to a rich guy.
It's all right here.
Okay, thank you, Hassan. I don't need to.
And videos.
Okay, great. So she sent some nudes to a rich guy or some guy, you're saying, and then that guy sent those nude photos to someone that was sponsoring her on Instagram?
No, Tag the Sponsor. There's this concept called Tag the Sponsor on the internet. If you're not familiar with it, let me just briefly explain it. The 19-year-old, 20-year-old, like very young girls and boys that you see traveling the world on God knows what salary, for the most part, have sponsors. And when I say sponsorships, I don't mean like Monster Energy drink. I mean like people that pay for them to fly out there and hang out with them, pay for their company. Possibly, like kind of like an escort service, not unlike that. Now, because there's no legally binding contract around it, it's not technically prostitution, and some people do it for free just for the experience, and a lot of people don't actually have sex with these people that fly them out, but some do. And this Instagram page is dedicated to exposing people that do that. Their whole motto and tagline is, making your Insta crush go private since 2000 and whatever. So they literally do that. They will get rich. They have a network of rich people that specialize essentially in soliciting these Instagram models. They will fly them around the world and and they willingly send photos of their bodies or of them doing like various different sexual acts, whatever the requests are. There's really raunchy shit on there that I've never even imagined, like mostly from Arab nations. Like Dubai, where sheiks are like, "Hey, come to Dubai for me. I love you, baby. Come to Dubai for me." And then the DMs will show that they'll be like, "I have a 14-year-old brother that I want you to be his first." And women literally, some people saying, "Yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely down to do that." Lena the Plug's Instagram is currently deleted for this specific reason.
Well, I haven't had an opportunity to ever look into that before, but whatever. I mean, I don't even fully understand exactly how that works, but if that is true, then that makes me feel like. Really
Is it any different though? Like honestly, so what I wanted to talk about essentially is like, Lena reached a certain level of celebrity status. It's not really a celebrity status, but it's just like she reached a certain level.
We're talking about
yeah, she reached a certain level on Instagram by essentially showcasing her assets, her genetic superiority, let's say, or to some people, like her aesthetic look. So is this that much different? Like, people are going onto her page to fantasize about being with her, to follow her for that reason. And by the way, I'm not being sexist when I say this. If you literally have 14 photos of you just going like this and you undoing your, you're like half undoing your underwear on every one of your photos, let's call a fucking spade a spade. This isn't like, and by the way, I'm not even bashing on it. I'm just saying that's what it is. That's why people watch it. They're not watching you for your personality. You're not showing any part of your personality in any of your photos. You're just showing your butt. So people are going onto that page just to see her butt, which is great and it's fine. And I'm totally on board with that, but fucking call it what it is. And in a lot of ways, I feel like Lena is doing that right now by saying, if I reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I'll fuck someone on camera. And to that, I'm saying, go forward. I admire your courage. I don't know what the fourth wave of feminism is going to be, but it seems to me like women are taking back their sexualities. Like, a lot of people, like Kim Kardashian, Emily Ratajkowski, have talked about how women should be able to feel sexy and comfortable in their own skins and do whatever they want with their own bodies. And a lot of people obviously are against that because they think it's a patriarchal, archaic concept that like women should look a certain way and we're only doing it to please men. But I don't know.
I'm only looking this good to please men. That's for
No,
sure.
but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, I mean, there is a conversation around this, so I don't know exactly where I land on it, but I do admire that Lena has the courage to be like, fuck it. I'm doing porn anyway, essentially on Instagram, so I'm doing porn, like literally porn.
Wow.
If I can monetize my videos better on YouTube by going onto a platform where ad revenue is higher.
Right. I mean, she says it's a sex tape. I don't think she wants to go into porn.
No, but like.
I think that's where who knows where that line is.
Anyway,
but she wanted to differentiate it in the video.
Anyway, we want to hear from you guys. What do you think about Lena's decision? Is it crazy? Is our moral fiber just so corrupted as a society? We want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Hassan Piker, this is Grace Baldridge, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.